Hi gang! I thought I would share a little bit about converting files today. I know some people had some questions on that, so I wanted to share how I do that. Let's take a look at the fob I have. This is my new In the Hoop, kind of a sketchy name fob. This one is Margarita, and that means Daisy in Espanol. I did name it over here. In order to name the file in the Objects panel, I double-clicked on it, and then I just started typing what I wanted to call it. I call it HL for Hug Longer, ITH for In the Hoop, Margarita Sketchy Fob. And so that will be the name when I convert the files. I also like to write down how many stitches is in the file and the size of the file if I'm going to sell this file, because I think that's very important for people to know. If I double click on the area down below where it showed inches, it will convert to millimeters, and I like to include both inches and millimeters when I convert files and I list them. So let's go ahead, make sure we're in the create mode, and we are, and we're in Stitch Artist. Go to create and see the button called publish. Click on that. Go into the next box to the very bottom, batch export stitch files, and hit export. And it's going to export it in DST, EXP, HUS, JEF, PES, VP3, XXX. And I'd already done that, so I'm going to hit cancel instead of export because I've already taken care of that step. The next thing I do, on a Mac, you hit Command P, or I believe it's Control P on a PC. Go down to, that would be bringing up your print screen. Go down to the left-hand corner where it says PDF. Click on that and save it as a PDF. This is going to be the color chart. So what I would name this is, I would name it Hug Longer, In the Hoop, Margarita Sketchy Fob, and then I do a CC for color chart. And then I would put the color chart in there. I've already done that step as well. So let's get rid of that and cancel that out. I also like in some files to add an image so they can see the image of what it will look like stitched out. And I go to save image. I like to use a JPEG just because I think it's a little more friendly to people, and I typically name it image. Again, I've already did this, so I'm going to cancel that out as well. But those are the things that I like to include in the file. And then additional things I like to include. Let's go on over to this file and check it out. I have a little cheat sheet, I call it. This cheat sheet just is some information about using different fabrics and different stabilizers. I have my copyright, which is important if you're going to sell design. Let people know what they can and cannot do with it. And then I also have the instructions of how to make it. Those are all very important things to include in the file. And that pretty much concludes how I convert files. I just thought that would be a great information for those of you thinking to sell in the future, or even you may want to go ahead and convert your files to all the formats so you have them ready for other machine use, things of that nature. Thanks for watching today.